Good evening, and welcome again to Pumping Up with Hans and Franz, the informative training program for achieving financial success.
Once again, I am Hans.
And I am Franz, and we just want to pump you up.
Hey, how's it going? Hans Schaff here, the real Hans. Today I just want to kind of sit, just kind of have a casual chat with you. I want to share a little bit about my story and just kind of maybe help empower you and embolden you to be able to take charge of your life like I was able to take charge of mine. Now, for me, it happened, it was several years ago when I was able to finally take charge of my life. In fact, I'm going to go all the way back to when I was last an employee working at Sierra Tahoe Ski Resort in Lake Tahoe. This was probably over 10 years ago now. Well, about 10 years or so ago. So I was working at the ski resort, and I had gone back and forth between different home business. I had dropped out of college at this point, and I had kind of gotten used to the taste of working for myself and doing my own thing. But the money wasn't coming in, right? I had to somehow pay the bill. Whatever, right? I'll just work on the side of a hill, no big deal. Yeah, it's a job, but you know what? It can't be that bad, right? And I hadn't had a job probably for several years before that, and I just, times were a little bit tough for me, and so I just decided, hey, what the heck, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to get a job, right? I need the income, I'm just going to go ahead and do it, bite the bullet. So I did. I got the job, got the jacket, got the free ski pass, right, and all this, thinking, okay, not bad. Well, the first day on the job, right, and I'm standing out there in the freezing cold at like 7 in the morning, it's below zero, snow all around me, and I'm in my ski boots to make matters worse, really uncomfortable. I still need to get new ones because they hurt. And there I am, standing there, and everybody else who's there on vacation, they're all just having a good time. Half of them are probably drunk, right? Long story short, it sucked. And I did a previous blog post about this too. They told me I had to shave because back then I couldn't really grow a beard at all. This was about as much as I could do. It was just stubble. And they said, you have to shave your beard. You cannot be growing a beard. You have to either have a beard or not have a beard. You can't be in between. And I'm like, hey, I'm 20 years old or whatever. This is all I can do, right? And they're like, too bad. Either shave it or that's it. So that really pissed me off, because I couldn't be how I wanted to be. I had to wear the uniform, had to show up at a certain time, do this, do that, and these crazy elements. For then in those brutal conditions, watching everybody else ski down the mountain, enjoy the nice powder while I was stuck in it, just having to direct people, and then you're so tired by the end of the day that you could maybe ski for an hour, but it's like you're on your own and you're exhausted. I just wanted to go home, right? So it kind of almost ruined my image of skiing there for a while, right? So I figured there's got to be a better way. So I actually got fired because I kept coming in late. I kept not showing up. Oh, I'm sick today. Oh, I got some other excuse, and they basically called me up, and it was like a group of them. They all called up and kind of fired me. It was a weird firing, but I said, you know what? I never want to put up with that crap again. I've got to find a better way. So first thing I realized is that's not what I wanted. I did not want a job. I realized that was the wrong direction for me. I needed to find a different vehicle because I had big dreams. I wanted to do big things. I had been exposed to the home business industry before. I knew it was possible. See, I wasn't one of these who just went to school, got good grades, and went all the way through college, and then couldn't find a job, and then realized, oh crap, what did I do wrong, right? I had been exposed to the other side of things. I knew that you could make tens of thousands of dollars a month, a week, a day, and I just had to figure out how to do that. But see, I had given in for a little bit. I had gone the easier path, thinking, oh, you know what? I'm having a difficult time, so I'm just going to give in and just get a job. Put my dreams on the back burner. And you know what? Getting that job really helped to light that fire underneath me again. In fact, I remember driving up the mountain every morning, and I would be listening to Kanye West. What was that song? Spaceship, where he's just sitting there cursing and swearing about his. I was so angry, right? Every morning because I was like, oh, I got to get into the mood to I'm better than this and all that. And I just kept every morning that 15-minute drive. I kept thinking, what am I doing? Why am I going to work here? I'm better than this, right? And if you've got a job, I'm not saying you should go quit it right away. I don't think it's a good idea at all. A much better way is to get started with a business, bring in some extra income on the side so that you can replace your income and then let your job go away. And now you've freed up your time as well. So that's a better way to go. But back to my story. So I had to figure out what it was that I wanted. I knew what I didn't want, but you got to be crystal clear on what it is that you want as well, right? And I knew what I wanted. I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to shave when or if I ever wanted to shave. And to be honest, I don't think I've really ever shaved. I didn't shave for my brother's wedding. I didn't shave for my own wedding. I might shave my neck, but I haven't shaved, I don't think, the front of my face probably in close to 10 years. Probably since then. I think I was so upset about that. I haven't shaved since then. I just kind of trim it down, just kind of keep something on there. that really pissed me off, if you can't tell. So, but I had to discover what it was that I really wanted. I had to know deep down, what did I want, right? And then knowing what I wanted and what it was going to take to get there. There was a certain dollar amount in my head that I realized I had to get above in order to do that, right? And I had to choose a better vehicle. I knew that there was no job that could pay me in the way that I wanted to live. No one was going to let me, have my own hours, do things in the way that I wanted to, dress how I wanted to, eat when I wanted to, vacation when I wanted to. I realized I had to find a vehicle that could allow me to do those things. So what did I do? First thing, I made a decision that I was going to find this vehicle, and when I found it, I was going to work it. And I was going to make it work until. I had to make a commitment. First make a decision, then make a commitment that I'm going to stick to it until it happens. Sorry, my dog is hearing some thunder, so he's come over here to hide, need some protection. So if he jumps up on me, here he comes. I apologize. I'll continue the video here, though. Really, I will. Oh, here comes the other dog. So this is real. I mean, this is what you get to experience when you're building an Empower Network business. You get to be at home with your kids or your dogs, and you can help them when they're scared of thunder and things. So how I took control of my life, right, was through a vehicle called real estate investing. Now, that is not a vehicle that anybody can just jump into. It requires a huge amount of education, a lot of capital, and really a pretty big desire to work hard and to make it work. And really, it's a big learning curve. It's a different vocabulary. You have to be professional. You almost got to wear a suit and tie. I mean, it's a whole different ballgame. So today, again, with the Empower Network, the difference today, you can get started for as little as $25, right? I mean, that's chump change. I mean, you can go out and go see a movie. I think we went out and saw The Internship the other day, and I think it was just about $25 just for two of us to go see a movie, right? When you're done with popcorn and drinks and things. I mean, $25. Don't go to the movie this weekend. Instead, you've got a business that can potentially pay you tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, right? That is the power in the Empower Network business. Not only that, but they provide all the education there. You don't have to go out and get extra home study courses or spend thousands of dollars on seminars. We provide everything that you could need to be successful in Empower Network. All the tools, the resources, it's all provided for you through the Empower Network product and trainings. And that's why so many people are having so much success with Empower Network, because we're transparent. We provide you all the resources, we provide you all the tools and the training to get, because bottom line is the more successful that you are, the more successful that we are. We all work together. We're not competitors trying to say, oh, I got to have my ego higher than yours and I got to sell more than you. No, we work together because we all achieve more that way, right? Team. Together each achieves more. And we really believe in that and we work in that concept. So what am I trying to say with this message? Take control of your life today. I was able to do it several years ago with real estate, right? But I wasn't able to become free. Empower Network is going to allow me to become free. It's going to allow me to not only have control of my time, but I'm also going to be able to walk away from all my other commitments because of the income from this Empower Network business, because of the way the income is derived, because it comes from hundreds and thousands of different customers, right? All these different customers over time paying you. If one leaves, again, you don't have to go and build another building to try and increase your occupancy rate, right? Because 12 out of 12 is as good as you can get. Here, if I got 12 customers, I can get a 13th, I can get a 14th, a 15th, a 16th. I can keep adding as many as I want and keep increasing my income. And guess what? Imagine in real estate, if you were able to get a property and then be able to have each property get its own property, right? Imagine if each of those tenants were able to bring in 5 tenants, and now I'm getting paid off each of those 5 tenants. I mean, that's what we're talking about here. The huge leverage that's at stake, right? You just don't get that in real estate. You just don't. This is a business that you can use to really, like I said, create your own time freedom, be able to create your own personal freedom, your own financial freedom. So anyway, Hans, I just wanted to share with you, what this vehicle today is capable of doing for you, and how much better of a vehicle it is than anything else out there in any industry. Look around, and I challenge you to find something that you can get involved with with such little risk, such little cost up front, and even ongoing, and to be able to have such a huge payout in such a short amount of time, right? The results of what we've seen of so many people is just incredible. Nothing else out there is like it. This company has got 150,000 affiliates strong after 18 months. Paid out something like $45 million in commissions in 18 months. That's $30 million a year, and we're continually growing. Okay, we've got hundreds of customers coming in per day. And it's going to get to the point where, right now our largest affiliate is making $500,000 per month. Per month, okay? Imagine this time, just in the next 90 days, they're projecting to be able to make over $1 million per month by the end of this year. if the top affiliate can do that, and we've got the top 100 doubling their income every 90 days, do you think you've got a chance of making some income? Do you think you take $25 and flip it, turn it into 50, turn it into 100, get involved with some of the other products, increase your education, increase your knowledge base, learn some skills, learn how to drive traffic, capture leads, and convert sales? Do you think those are good skills to have? Do you think you might be able to take those skills and apply them to other businesses, other industries, maybe to your friends and family, help out other people who've got businesses or need some marketing help and marketing knowledge? Let me give you a clue here. The future is the internet. I don't know if you notice this, but everything is going online these days. It's the new economy, right? The information age is here. I mean, you look at cell phones, computers, everything seems to be internet capable these days. Even cars now have internet access, right? You can go on an airplane, a Virgin airplane, and you can have Wi-Fi to your smartphone or to your laptop or iPad or whatever. It's just crazy, right? There's alarm systems. There's you can even operate your heating and air conditioning system from your phone. I mean, it's crazy. You can turn the lights on and off. You can arm your house. Arm your alarm. I mean, there's just everything is going online today. That is the future. So don't you think you need to be there? There's 1 billion people on Facebook alone. Billions of people around the world are online. They're connecting. That's where business is done. If you want to make money, you got to get in front of the people. You got to get in front of where the money is, and the money's online. And if you have the skills, the marketability to be able to drive traffic, capture leads, and make sales, guess what? You are very valuable to the marketplace, and you can basically write your own paycheck. We teach you those skills, provide you with the products, provide you with the opportunity to be able to make income selling our products if you do nothing else. But you can take our same skill sets that we teach you, take the training, and apply it to as many different industries as you want. I've taken these same skills and taken them into the storm shelter business. This will be my last story. I've been involved in storm shelters now for a little bit over a year, and in a 12-month period of time, I was able to sell over 6 figures worth of storm shelters. Okay, now let's back up a step. You think of storm shelter, you don't think of that as an online business, right? I mean, it doesn't get more offline than that. It's not something you can just, click a button and all of a sudden then you got a storm shelter in your backyard. I mean, it's a major excavation, right? I mean, you're talking about digging a hole that can be, for 12 people, that can be as large as, 14 feet by 12 feet by 8 feet deep. That's a big hole. That's a lot of dirt. That takes some time and some pretty big equipment in order to make that happen. And the storm shelter, these things aren't cheap to make either. They require trucking. They require transportation. They require, raw materials in order to make the shelter, labor to create it, They've got warranties, and there's just a whole lot of offline things that goes into it, right? It's not just like clicking a button and having something show up in your yard. However, because of the skills that I learned through the Empower Network, because of the online skills I've developed, I've been able to take a completely offline business, take it online, dominate Google with it, dominate YouTube. I've gotten hundreds of thousands of people watching videos that convert into sales here in the Huntsville area and all over the country. In fact, we get calls and I get people ordering shelters online through my website that I created because of what I learned through the Empower Network. Okay? That just is a testament to the fact of what we have here available. The power, the knowledge, that's the way of the future. Everything that you can sell can be sold online. It's a starting point. Where do people go to learn about things? They go online. They search Google. They search Yahoo. They search Facebook now, right? You've got to be in those places no matter what it is that you're doing, even if you have a hobby, a charity, a church, a nonprofit organization, some kind of a local group or a club. You've got to have an online presence. And even if you have an online presence, you've got to know how to market it because, otherwise you're just an island. You've got to put bridges towards it. People have got to know you're out there. It's the marketing that drives the traffic, that captures the leads, that converts to sales. So we teach you how to do that. We give you what to sell, show you how to sell it, and even provide, in fact, a merchant account for you so you can actually collect the funds, 100% commissions directly from your customers. How cool is that? It doesn't get much better than that. I mean, can it really? And if it will, they've got some new announcements coming out here in Denver. I'm excited to see how they're going to revolutionize the world again. But I'm telling you, if you're not involved yet, you got to just get in because this thing is incredible. No matter what it is that you're doing, if you have any future vision, if you have any, desire to be around anytime, any length of time, if you don't just want to go out with a bang or just kind of crawl up in the corner or go into the woods and die, you need to know these skills. You need to learn these marketability skills. How to communicate via Facebook, how to get your message across on YouTube, how to get your word out there by blogging. I mean, these are all, very important, highly paid skills that you just got to learn in today's age. So this message is getting long. I'm kind of going off on a little bit of a rant here, but my dog's throwing me off. He's having this thunder fit, so I'm sure you were able to watch him the whole time. He gets a little bit crazy, crawls up in my lap, and keeps me from sleeping at night sometimes. So it's good that I have the ability to be able to sleep in sometimes, because when he's sitting on my chest in my bed for 3 hours in the morning, it's nice to be able to roll over and get up a little bit later and get my stuff done and make money. So anyway, Hans Schaff here, the real Hans, just encouraging you to click the link below. Just get in. You know you want to. You know you need this. For $25, have I not described the value that you can get and how it's going to change your life, even if you don't make any money whatsoever, which if you follow our instructions, I mean, it's pretty hard not to make money, okay? But just the values you're going to be able to create, the skills you're going to learn to pass on to maybe your kids, to your parents, to your neighbors, to your friends, your family. I mean, it's nothing else. It's kind of cool, something you can brag about to someone else. Hey, I can rank a video on YouTube in 24 hours. Just this kind of fun stuff, right? So it's the way of the future. So here's the thing. I mean, bottom line, we are going to $1 billion and beyond. We are making huge things happen. There's a lot of money, millions of dollars of commissions being paid out. The only question is, are you part of it? Do you want to be part of it? Just click the link below this video, get in. We've got tons of resources and training materials to help you be successful, to help you get through to the next level, help you develop the skills to learn how to capture leads, how to drive traffic, and how to convert sales. That's what we do. That's what we're here. So you now have my permission. Go ahead and click the link below this video. Get in, join us. Let's lock arms together and fight the forces of evil, which is exactly what my shirt says. I can't see it. My dog is probably in the way, but fight the forces of evil. We're going to lock arms, help you do that, help you accomplish your goals, help you reach your dreams, help you not have to put up with any of the crap that you have to be putting up with today. Let's help you get out of that, help you actually be able to do what you want to do, when you want to do it, with who you want to do it, and how you want to do it. That's what we're here to do. We're here to empower you, because we are the Empower Network. Click the link below, get in, we'll see you on the inside. Congratulations, welcome to the team.